And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Athletics. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Jonas Horvath. What should we keep an eye on here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Gomez. That's to third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Tom Ma, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that skips in the dirt. One out, base is empty. There's a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now a chance for Sutton Ruiz. Just missed. Ruiz turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
2 outs, base is empty. Ruiz with a homer in his last game. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Just missed.
That's inside.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. So next to hit for Texas, Herbert Weber. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Williamson now at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Base hit into right center. 1 run's in. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Chris Signs stepping in for the Rangers. And a strike. Signs launched a homer in his most recent game.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's nothing. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, James Yamazaki.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here's the rookie center fielder, Emil Rivera.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yamazaki with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That one way inside. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Adios, pelota. He sends a rocket to left. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
William Banks at the plate and takes high there.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That one outside, and the count is 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Close, but call the ball. 3-1 now. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. McDaniel getting ready to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Tommy Turnwall stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Now 3-0. And that's in there at the knees.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
Banks, the runner at second with one away. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. Next up for the A's, Mackenzie Lucas. That one's in there. 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Line drive. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from third.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
First and second, one out. Rockwell will hit next.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Lewis Winter. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that will end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. 1 inning in the books here. We are tied 2-2. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, John Lemieux. Horvath back to work. There's a strike. Lemieux getting the start at third. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. just off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Foul ball there. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
There's a high chopper. Winter. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
James Yamazaki stepping in for the Rangers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Oh, 1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Score remains 2-2. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here's the A's catcher, Nicholas Lawson. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Williamson pulls it down, 1 down.
No pitcher.
Now here is Jonas Horvath. Fastball for a strike. Inside at 1-1.
1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line to left, and a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's the shortstop, William Banks. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That's in there. It's 0-1. Pickoff throw.
Now he's safe.
Rivera off of first with 2 away. That pitch gets the corner. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. Williamson under it. And that is that. The A's strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Gomez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tom Ma. And that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Got him swinging. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Sutton Ruiz, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
No,
that is true. That's inside. And now 2-0. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. There's a strike. One out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Next up for Texas, Herbert Weber. Right through there for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, 2 ball. Winter over to second. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Williamson now at the plate. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Just missed. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one in the air center field. Rivera has a beat on it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Rangers leave a pair. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Daniel.
And that one lifted in the air center field. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Tommy Turnwall. Reached on an infield single his first time. That clips a corner.
0-1.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner on at first with one gone. Mackenzie Lucas up next for the A's. RBI single his last time up, and that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Rockwell stands in now and watches strike one. Two outs. Way high with that one. And that is ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So two down. Next up for the A's, Lewis Winter. And a strike on the outside edge. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. That one ripped right center field. Adios, pelota. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Base is empty with 2 away. At the plate, Nicholas Lawson. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And delivers outside. Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Saenz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Liner, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Winter under it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Rangers, the catcher.
Now the catcher for the Rangers, Ryan Ojeda. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Saenz leads off first with 1 away. That misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. James Yamazaki getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Out to short, Banks. They take the force out, and that is the third out of the inning. One left for Texas. They trail at 5-2. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now Jonas Horvath. Fastball for a strike. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ground ball left side. Boots it. Here's the center fielder, Emil Rivera. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Brian Villanueva getting ready to go. Villarreal getting cranked up as well. Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in, and a count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. James Yamazaki gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So they turn things over to the righty, Victor Gomez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Banks will hit next. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Gomez, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swung on, popped up left side. Weber pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel. 0 for 2 in this one. And the slider just misses.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one above the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Turnwall, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. Gets under and pops it up. Lemieux. And makes the grab. And that is that. A's strand a couple. And it remains 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Horvath back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up next for the Rangers, Tom Ma, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Up and in, 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. The A's leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Sutton Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ruiz, in his rookie season, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that misses. And a full count now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Mackenzie Lucas. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these A's really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Check swing, no appeal. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And now the right fielder, Scotty Rockwell. He's already homered in this game. That clips the zone, 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Signs. Sizes this one up. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Lewis Winter up next for the A's. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pitch is in there. 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, center field. Williamson sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Herbert Weber.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hit in the air, left field. Lucas drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bert Williamson.
So next to hit for Texas, Bert Williamson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Turnwall makes the play, and a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number 1, Chris Sainz.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Chris Sainz.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Top of the zone for a called strike. The Rangers trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This to third, Winter. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. right down the chute, and that is strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Villanueva, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Villarreal warming up as well. Oh, 1 down. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jonas Horvath.
Next up for the A's, Jonas Horvath. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Center field, Ma on his way over, makes the catch for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Swings here and blasts one left field. Weber going back on this one. And it hits the fence. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Banks now at the plate, 1 for 3. And that is downstairs. 1-0. 1-0. The A's looking to add another.
Strike one.
And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. And that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, John Lemieux. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Ojeda.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers, Satchel Tremaine.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
in there at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
McDaniel sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Billy Balk taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, DeAndre McDaniel. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tommy.
So digging in, Tommy Turnwall. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. McDaniel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next up for the A's, Mackenzie Lucas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Check swing, he held up. And the count 1-2.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Flaherty.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Inside, just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tom Ma. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Flaherty, 32 years old, and he's a native of Australia. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Sutton Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers. That's in there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Sebastian Villarreal on to pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the right fielder, Scotty Rockwell.
Scotty Rockwell.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Signs, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 6,
Lewis Winter up next for the A's. Just missed. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Brian Villanueva, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Kelso also throwing. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Knocks it down. Now here is Nicholas Lawson. On its way to the corner, signs. Long run, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Winter at first, one gone. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So now a pinch hitter, Chance Fernandez. One out, runners at the corners for him. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's inside.
1-1.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Very high with that one. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Next up for the A's, William Banks. 1 for 4 with a double. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slurve, and it was the right choice. They leave him loaded through 8 full. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robbie Wolf.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Herbert Weber stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
The batter now, Bert Williamson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out, runner at first. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
He's 2 outs away. Signs getting ready to hit. Up and in, ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1 ball.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out. So up next, John Lemieux. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And that is out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
On the ground to third. Winter toss to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final score, 5-2. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Athletics. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, the lefty, Killian Benitez. What do we need to know here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ready to go. And now here is Kyle Gomez.
Number 16.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. The wind of the pitch. Backed off the plate that time.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Little dribbler up along third and a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, one down. Take a look at the lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tom Ma. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Check swing, and he went strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's a big power threat. Sutton Ruiz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one just misses, and that is ball one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So two down now, and here is Herbert Weber. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting this one, Brian Villanueva. What do you look for here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Now, Emil Rivera. That one's upstairs, ball one. Rivera matched a homer in his last game.
Hey!
That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field. Weber pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
William Banks up next for the A's. 3 for 10 in the series so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a slow roller. And foul ball. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, 2 away.
Batting first, the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in, DeAndre McDaniel. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
High in the air, out to right. Signs. Ranging back. Nabs it. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Chris Signs. Signs hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Sliced hard but foul. That's to third. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The third baseman, Mike Kennedy.
Next up for Texas, Mike Kennedy. That one ripped. Rivera raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Ryan Ojeda stands in now, looks at that one inside. Second inning here, no score. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His second of the year, it's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bert Williamson digs in now. Drove in both of their runs last night. And it's through for a hit. And the inning's still alive with the pitcher spot next.
Standing up, the pitcher, Brian Villanueva.
And next is the Rangers pitcher, Brian Villanueva. That one fouled off. Williamson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Gerald Kazarian. Villanueva back to work. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Ojeda down to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Mackenzie Lucas will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Corrals it, and that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Gomez.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now it's the shortstop, Tom Ma.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And now Sutton Ruiz. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in, the tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Herbert Weber stepping in for the Rangers. Fought off foul. The 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Rangers leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Santiago.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Hit on the ground to short. Ma. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now here's the A's catcher, Nicholas Lawson. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. That's in for a strike. That one curling down the line and foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That one just misses. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Killian Benitez up next for the A's. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. And we're back onto the fourth. And now the right fielder, Chris Signs. On the ground, out to short. To first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's another look with StatCast, Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Kennedy. He's 0 for 1. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first. So man aboard, and now it's going to be Ryan Ojeda. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
To second, there's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rangers 1 and the A's 0. Bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fouled off left side. And that one is inside. Rivera started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Headed towards the corner. Weber on the move towards foul ground. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the shortstop, William Banks. He's 0 for 1. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brian Villanueva departs, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Harvey Kelso.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's. First offering, and it just misses. Outside with a breaking ball. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sebastian Villarreal getting loose out there. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Left field. Weber sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground, Gomez throws to first. Inning over. The A's strand one. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Benitez back to work. Lined into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now a chance for Harvey Kelso. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Tap foul at the plate. One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Late swing fouled off. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tom Ma.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs.
Ball, that's outside.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Texas, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Chance Fernandez. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the right fielder, Mackenzie Lucas. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And there's a ball. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Now he steps out as time is granted. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Santiago in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And here's the catcher, Nicholas Lawson. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Sutton Ruiz. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 8,
Herbert Weber, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped on a line to center. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Signs. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. They lead it 1-0. Sebastian Villarreal gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Benitez at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Freddie Angeles, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Lopes getting loose as well. He was late there. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a count 1-2. Base hit out of the right center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
No outs. Runner at first. Emil Rivera up next for the A's. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
William Banks getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. breaking ball misses outside. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey!
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Time called now.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Benitez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel. Just missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Fastball is outside. Gerald Kazarian in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gerald Kazarian. He's got some power, no doubt. That one's in there, 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Now a long throw home.
It's off the mark, and he scores. We're tied at 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next up for the A's, Chance Fernandez. And that one fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off, he'll see another. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Mike Kennedy. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. This one chopped up the middle. Banks. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Up next for the Rangers, Ryan Ojeda. He's already homered here in this one. That misses. Ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Williamson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And there are 2 down. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Satchel Tremaine.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Kyle Gomez on the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Freddie Angelis. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's going to be Mackenzie Lucas. Line drive. Brings it in. One away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Santiago in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one missing low. Swinging a foul out of play. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. That one missing inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Lawson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down, and now the catcher comes up to him. Nicholas Lawson.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Tom Ma. Benitez back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Kazarian hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Sutton Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's too low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2-2 count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
In the air, center field. Rivera should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Herbert Weber. 0 for 3 in this one. And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Now on the bump, Derek Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Check swing, called strike. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Humberto Lopes.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So Mark Kotze going with a pinch hitter here, Jay Plaza.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Chris Black, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air to left center, Weber sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, and it's fair, just inside the line. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So digging in, William Banks. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. In the air, left field, Weber. 2 away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next up for the A's, DeAndre McDaniel. 1 for 3. That's ripped into the outfield. And that one becomes property of the beast. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Humberto Lopes done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Billy Ball.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So 2 down, Gerald Kazarian. Up next for the A's. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. That's outside. And that's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air, right field, Signs. Hauls it in to end the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Tanner.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now the third baseman, Mike Kennedy. Right through there for a strike. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Ojeda. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
1 down, runner at first. And now, Bert Williamson. And there's a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Bud Franco. A critical at bat in this game for him. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Now 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Slides, but it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Kyle Gomez stepping in for the Rangers, trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Two outs.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.